Scotty.
Scotty, too hotty. He'll catch more bodies than Benghazi.
Oh my! Oh, my
What
God.
the? Oh my god.
Shit'll
no.
get more sloppy than when
Yeah.
Poppy top me. And I go harder when his cock is inside me.
I reckon we kick this thing off. What do we reckon?
Yeah.
What do we reckon? All right, let's start off with what are we thinking, guys, about season 2 so far? What are we?
Bro.
I think we can all. Wait, can we really quickly watch the clip that Denzel had? Because that's a great start to season 2.
All right, hold on.
Oh.
This clip, guys, basically sums up our season, or sums up season 2 in a nutshell.
Oh Christ. Oh Christ, I'm on this. Oh man, I'm killing everybody. Oh shit. Oh no. God damn it. Why am I like this? Why am I like this?
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's not bad. Like, I don't know. I don't think the season's bad so far.
It's okay.
I definitely think it's an
It's
improvement.
okay. The music is 8. Like, I hate that when you drop in the new locations, the music is just killing your eardrums. But apart from that, it just feels like the last season, bro.
Very true. I
Couple
like.
new guns.
I feel like they've kind of hyped it up to the point where they, the new engine, they kind of
Yeah.
gave a little hint as to like changing something, game breaking, but really nothing changed at all.
Yeah, like
It was just a big anticlimactic start to the season, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been enjoying it. I think it's just because like you get a bit more. It's a bit more nostalgic this season with like all the guns coming back. Like I don't know. I had so much fun, especially with the heavy sniper. Like, bro, that has made my season so far. Just jumping into kids' boxes. That is so fun.
heavy sniper would be fun. Yeah.
It feels smooth too. Like it doesn't like. I feel like the performance is a bit improved, apart from that editing bug, bro. Oh my god. That is
I haven't
wild.
experienced that editing bug yet.
You haven't? Oh,
No, I
dude,
haven't.
it's so bad.
Yeah, I didn't experience it when it first came out as well, so
Bro.
that was really good. I think it only happened to a certain amount of people, and then like they fixed it this morning, I believe, with like a little patch, or a little patch or something.
I was I was in my first game of Arena with Emily, and I did a double edit and started walking and got one pumped. And I was like, okay. They fixed it. Oh, really? Okay. It's still
Yeah,
there
they
this
fixed it
morning.
this morning. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. So probably after I got off. Knowing my
Yeah.
luck.
Wait, is the minigun back as well?
Yeah.
The minigun is back. The Tommy gun is back
What?
as a mythic item, as well as a grappler and the Scar, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
So the
Oh,
Scar
and,
and the Tommy gun shoots a lot quicker.
Gold, there's a gold AK too.
Oh, there's a gold. I haven't seen that one yet. And then the
No, no,
grappler
no.
as a mythic item is unlimited uses, so it's actually really OP for like trick shotting and like end game rotations, in my opinion. I was using it like in arena duos with crime, and like I could just grapple up to people above height, and like before they even shoot me, I'll just build above them.
Christ.
I don't like the fact that damage traps being gone. Oh. I don't know, Chief. I think
No,
that's
that was a step in the right direction. in my
that
opinion.
was a really good idea, to be honest.
that or to nerf it, but
No
you know,
real
having them
way
gone
to
also is
punish.
really cool.
No real way to punish them. I feel like there's kind of more skill involved though without traps. Like,
I agree.
If you don't react quick enough to someone like going into your box like that, then I feel like you should get punished for not reacting to something quick enough.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if your initial reaction when someone jumps in your box is to spam your trap key, then in my opinion, like I feel like that's a lot less skilled than if someone just jumped into your box.
It makes fighting more mechanically based, you know?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you have to be more skillful if you're in a box fight. So
Yeah, so
there's other things they could have done. They could have like limited the amount of traps you can hold. They could have nerfed the damage. But I guess they just took it out for now.
yeah, but it's like my biggest thing with when it comes to like especially the Fortnite community, I feel like all it takes is one little thing for them to call something trash. Like it could be like the tiniest thing too. Like they could tweak like the reload time of the scar, and they'll lose their mind. I don't know. The Fortnite community is very touchy. Like I feel like if you nerf trap damage, they'd freak out and say it's not enough. And then when they put it like a medium, they'll probably freak out and say like it's useless. Like, I don't know.
Fortnite com is very critical.
Yeah, it is.
Like they just like I don't know. I feel like sometimes they expect
Too much.
too much. Yeah.
100%. I've always said that. It was like when they removed double pump. Like I was genuinely happy about that, to be honest. That was so OP.
Yeah, I don't really find double pumping something
Like-
that was like needed to be in the game.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Nothing. As long as the competitive community is happy, I don't know if they'll really care.
Yeah, because the biggest community in Fortnite is definitely comp, just
Yeah.
because of the money they're putting into it.
Comp, and then I'd say creative. I feel like.
Yeah, like content
Yeah,
creation.
I'd say yeah, creative. You know what? There's a Save the World community, and I'm enjoying it.
There actually is. I
Yeah,
didn't.
there's actually a really big community.
I didn't know that until the other day. I was like scrolling through streams, and like there was at least like 20 like every page that were like Save the World players. I was like,
Really?
yeah. Yeah, bro. People
Interesting.
actually enjoy the main game. It's weird.
That's weird. Yeah, that seems really weird to me. I've only played it once, and I thought it was boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it like once as well, and I didn't enjoy it just because of like the button layouts and shit.
I just find things
Yeah.
like that to always be boring. You know what I mean? Like I'm always more of a like I want to fight people like in comp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Comp is kind of irked right now due to the C4s and miniguns and everything random that got added back. That's their biggest thing they've always said about comp though. They want the players to adapt to their updates. So it's going to be interesting to see who's on top now. Especially after all the stuff they added in.
Yeah, Epic Games, like, do they just like intentionally just go against people?
I reckon they do for sure. I reckon they feed off people's like getting angry.
Yeah,
100%.
so weird. Oh,
Can you even...
yeah, season 2.
Yeah, bro, it's pretty good so far. We've been jamming a lot of Apex though.
We have.
Apex
We've been
is
playing a lot of
such a
Apex.
good game.
It's so fun. Like,
So it's just a fun like change.
yeah, the learning curve is insane.
The combat's so much better too. I reckon the one thing that Fortnite should copy from Apex is the combat. 100%.
Yeah, the combat in Apex is so fun. Kind of. Well, it's easier to like solo squad in
Fortnite for sure.
Fortnite, yeah. That's just
Yeah.
because of the building, like you're able to make your own cover.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where it falls in the bracket of Apex being more of a tactical game. You have to think your fights beforehand and not
Yeah.
monk everything like you can in Fortnite. Like if I'm solo squatting back in like season 5 and just push like 3 different squads at once, play it smart, just build, and then like just kill them all at the end. But Apex is like you come across a 3-man when you're a solo, there's like 99% chance you're not going to win that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're like insanely good, like if your aim is on point, like
Yeah.
that's really it. But like, I don't know. I was gonna say something before, but I forgot. It was about Fortnite.
So how we think of the new like vault system and like how you can get rewarded for like just killing that, you know, the special person at each place and shit, like the yacht. And
Is that what you have to do? You have to kill like.
you gotta, so like at the yacht, I can't remember what his name was, but there was one specific character you kill, and then you get his key card and you can open a vault, and it has like 4 different chests which are always like gonna be guaranteed blue, purple, gold items, and it's pretty insane.
I didn't know that was a thing. That reminds me of the Vault Key in Apex.
It is kind of like that actually, now that I think about it, but
That
it's
was-
in each area, so it's very close. It's not.
That was like the
far away.
first thing I said when I played the update. I wasn't streaming, Someone goes to me, they added like vault keys in, and I was like, isn't that literally just Apex?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
Scotty's linking it down. So the yacht is the Meow Muscles guy. Shark is Sky. I don't know who that is. Middle Island is Midas, which is the main base. Oil Rig, I haven't been there yet, is TNTO. And I haven't been to Shark's one as also, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it's very similar. So you kill like the main person there, and you can give them like a little shakedown. So you can scan the area for like chests and the vault and stuff. And once you get their key card, you can obviously go to the vault and get that extra vault, that extra like those. I don't know what they are. They look like ammo crates, but they're like items in it.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, and then you can also disguise yourself as a whatever characters are there, like villains, and you can open another one of those around the map.
Well, you
Like
can
using
disguise yourself.
yeah, you can disguise yourself and use like a face scanner as if you were the enemy. Yeah,
Oh,
so that's
okay.
kind of like it's kind of like I don't know. It has a real Apex vibe to it. And
You
like
know
the
what it
vault key and
reminded
stuff.
me of
Dude.
when I disguised myself. Do you remember that old game back in the day, Spy vs Spy? I think that's what it was called.
Spy vs
Never
Spy.
played it.
Oh, I think that's what it's called. Can't remember.
Spy vs Spy. Let me look this up.
Yeah, was it Spy vs Spy? I think it was.
Game?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. It was. Yeah. Do you remember this?
Oh my! I never played that. What the hell?
Yeah, it was like a game when I. Spy vs Spy is so good. Yeah, dude, it reminded me of that when I like changed into a disguise. Like I just thought I was playing Spy vs Spy again.
Oh my god.
I haven't played that game in so long though.
It's kind of like the TF2 Spy, as well.
Yeah.
Huh. And
Yeah.
I really miss these old console games, dude. Like PS2 stuff.
facts, bro.
Don't they have like a remastered Spyro now?
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah,
do.
I think I do.
I think so.
Bro.
Never played Spyro, but I played Crash Bandicoot. Wow,
Press
that
play.
is a
Yeah.
that is a fucking game and a half.
What was that game? Oh, you're playing Voodoo Vince the other day, hey? Bro,
Yeah, I
I
was.
played that, bro. That is so fun. Like,
It's the best game, bro.
Mass Effect. Mass Effect is so. Oh, I want to do a playthrough of that.
bro, that's got me like thinking. Like, guys in chat and like you two, like, what were you like the first game you ever like
Brute Force.
brute force? What was
Brute
yours,
Force and
Denzel?
Midtown
First.
Madness 3.
First game I ever played.
Yeah, like first game that when you played it, you were like, I love games. Like,
Actually, I guess further than that, it goes back to when I used to play Sega with my cousins. But that's boomer talk. I'll just stick it to the original Xbox.
Warcraft 3.
Ooh, that was a
That
good
was
game.
my one. Yeah, Warcraft 3. Released in 2002.
Portal 2, that was a good game. Portal is a good game.
Portal 2 as a first game
Portal's
is
pretty
very
fun.
new.
My
Looks
first
like the-
game, what was mine?
Mine
was
Oh my god,
Turok.
what?
Mine was Turok the Dinosaur Hunter on Nintendo 64. Bro, that was wild.
Wait, what game was it?
Turok the Dinosaur Hunter? That was so lit.
Turok the Dinosaur Hunter.
Yeah, no, barely anyone would probably know that game.
Oh, I've seen gameplay of this.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was so fun. I actually remember that so
No
much.
way.
If we're talking about actual first games, my first game on Sega was Bubsy. And it was kind of like Sonic. If you search it up
God.
on Google and write Bubsy game, and like
Wait, what
this
is
game
it?
was kind of like a Bubsy, and it's kind of like a Sonic game, and you have to go like past these like hills and shit and get coins and stuff.
Look at his head, bro.
It's a fucking good game, but that's that's 1993 or like 1994. Or
I
some shit.
remember this. I actually like. I'm pretty sure I played this on like a website. You know how there's like websites that let you play like old games, so you like play like Sonic and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, I
Mm.
swear I played this.
This is actually, I think this is on Steam now. This game.
Oh
Let me
really?
search it up. Yeah,
What,
let me search it up
Bubsy?
real quick. Yeah, it's
Oh my
actually
God.
a very good game. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like Sonic, but in a different way. I don't know how to explain it. I rate this game.
Toe Jam and Earl on Genesis. What is that?
Toe Jam.
Toe Jam and Earl on.
Like something else comes to mind when I hear Toe Jam, bro.
what is this picture?
Bro, what the?
bro, they look like really seedy like retro fast food ads, like where they're like trying to get with the times, like sort of ad. What does he have 3 legs? That's weird.
Holy shit! Do you guys remember Freddy Fish?
Freddy Fish.
Freddy Fish. No, I remember Feeding Frenzy. That's a good game.
Bro.
Why does this look so awfully familiar? I swear I played this too.
They're remastering Warcraft 3 nowhere.
Or they actually, wow.
Yeah,
Dude.
Bubsy is on Steam.
Fuck.
My first game that made me fall in love with gaming was Final Fantasy VII. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Final Fantasy, bro. Holy crap, I haven't heard about
What about
this.
Kingdom Hearts, man? You remember that?
I do remember Kingdom
I
Hearts.
never played it.
Kingdom Hearts was Pog.
Did you guys ever play Dead or Alive?
Yes.
That is a good
Bro,
game.
I've got a-
DOA?
Yeah,
Dude, I thought that was such an underrated fighting game, to be honest.
yeah,
Pretty
100%.
dope.
Well, let's get back to the topics. We kind of drifted.
I feel like that was like it's still a main topic. Like
That's
If we're talking about games, yeah.
Yeah.
let's keep it on this.
yeah. Bro, it's just like it's crazy to think though how far gaming's come, to be
It
honest.
has. Yeah.
It's gone from Freddy the Fish to building shooting simulator.
Minecraft and guns.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, bro. Bro, I still remember my first game of Fort.
Oh no.
All I can remember is my mate screaming.
I actually have a screenshot of my first win on Fortnite.
Yeah,
and
I
it was
did
it was
too.
in sniper shootout as well.
Tekken is not overrated.
I didn't really like Tekken. If I had to choose a fighting game, I'd choose Mortal Kombat over it.
Yeah,
Mortal-
I mean, I would choose Mortal Kombat over it, but Tekken was still like
Bro, anyone who tries to say that Street Fighter is better than Mortal Kombat, like, no.
Flappy Bird. Oh my god.
I nearly broke my phone because of that.
Oh yeah, look at the Discord.
Oh, what do we got? Which one did you post it in?
In the Stupid Hours.
Oh, your first 3 kill,
Oh Jesus Christ.
3 kill win.
Oh my
And you had the
god.
old revolver, bro.
Show it on screen so people. Sniper shootout when they had pistols in it. Remember that?
Sniper shootout with pistol.
Oh.
Oh, when they had the revolvers, and you're like,
Yeah.
revolver. Wow, yeah.
This is when Fortnite was fun.
Back in the days, bro.
Oh man. Actually makes me sad looking at that.
But do you remember Killer Instinct? Of course I do, bro. Played Killer Instinct on Nintendo 64. That shit was lit.
You know what I did as well? That guy in that game, I added him. I go, please, let's play again. This game is actually fun.
Alright.
And then he like dodged my message. And he's seen the.
No way.
Okay, so we got an interesting topic from Jade. She says, let's talk about Oren looking like a gnome.
He doesn't look like a.
You know, we're gonna make this.
Actually.
Wait, what's that?
Oh.
Bro's a naked Santa with a surfboard gnome. Nomeo. Wait, is it Nomeo and Juliet?
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet.
Which one is it again? The Angry
I
Olga?
think it's the blue one, I think. I think it's the blue one she's talking about. Or she's talking about the red. Yeah, the angry like redhead.
Hold on. which
Did
one?
go ghost and shit on. Hey,
name's
that
Tybo.
guy. If he saw me now, he wouldn't ghost me.
Wait, what's his name?
Tybolt? I'll put it in the
Tybolt.
I
Discord.
got it. High key, bro. High key.
Uncanny. Oh my god.
Genuinely look like him too. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh god.
Look angrier. I can't. I'm
Like angry,
smiling. I'm smiling. I
just-
can't.
yeah.
Why does that actually look like you? I'm gonna make this my profile picture on Twitter now.
Oh my god.
You're smiling because you know it's true. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. Bro, he's a good looking gnome.
Is there a second Romeo and Juliet?
Is there? I thought that
I don't know. I can't remember what how the first one ended.
Sherlock gnomes.
Sherlock, you had to be joking. Sherlock Gnomes. Oh my god.
What about Banjo and Kazooie?
Banjo, bro, that is a throwback.
Dude, I never played Banjo. I was always on like Jack and Daxter and like Jack 3 and stuff.
What
Do you
was
guys remember that?
Oh, Ratchet and Clank. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and Ratchet and Clank. I loved Ratchet and Clank. I played the living balls out of Ratchet and Clank 3.
Bro, they were cool. I actually liked Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, facts. Jack and Daxter was so good, man. Like Jack 3 was I played that game through like 100,000 times.
What is
And Jack X was lit.
Yo, what's up, Gok? Yo, chat, don't be afraid to ask any things that you guys want us to talk about or anything like that. We will talk
Yeah,
about
we're open.
nearly anything you ask us.
Why do I look like that half naked gnome?
Wait, this one?
Can you talk about e-girls?
Okay.
Right,
If
Oh,
this is a
mate.
topic I can get against.
we gotta use. I mean, I'm down. What is
The
it?
OnlyFans army.
The
Oh,
only
let's start with OnlyFans.
What do we think about it?
I love OnlyFans. I do not have the app. Is there an app or is it a website?
I think it's just a website. I think it's a website and app or something.
I
Or
do
like,
not have an
It's a
account.
website that has an app, I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay, I do not have any of
Um,
that. I've seen the stuff that happens in there, and I'm certainly not interested.
Is it a fixed price for all OnlyFans accounts?
I believe
Or can
it's
they set their own?
$5. They might have like tiers, like subs.
yeah,
on
I think
Twitch.
they do. Like, I think you can have different like, things for tiers. It's kind of like
What the
Twitch.
hell?
Yeah, so like you could have a $5 sub for some booty, and then a $15 sub for some titties, and then a $30 sub, and she just starts milking herself. You never know how it works.
Just start sucking the cheese on
Just-
cam.
Starts sucking a chase on cam.
just full spread eagle on the counter table.
Yeah, mate.
Like, I don't know. I noticed like a lot of people have a problem with OnlyFans. I've never understood the like why though. You know what I mean? Like, what's the
I
problem?
think.
What's the problem with a girl wanting to do that? Like, if they want to, like, is it?
Look, it's exactly because it's like it's
their
up to a
choice.
guy whether they want to buy it or not.
If it's not affecting you, like just walk away and do not
Yeah.
care about it. You know, like people are kind of like in that scenario where they're like, oh, you know, but it's like this makes them a whore, but like it really doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's
No
just you know you just avoid it. Like I don't know, for guys especially, you know, guys go home, they watch porn, and they don't demean the girls they look at, but then they demean girls online doing OnlyFans and stuff, which is, you know, it's kind of a double standard,
Exactly.
which
yeah.
which shouldn't happen, because you know hypocrites are the lowest form
Look,
of the earth.
I've always had the I've always had the outlook same as like girls who do pole dancing and stuff like that. A bag is a bag, and in the end of the day, let the motherfuckers secure
Yeah.
it.
To a certain extent, the bag is a
Yeah,
bag.
yeah,
It's not
exactly.
harming
Only horny
anyone,
boys say
you know?
that.
But look,
Jade.
this,
I need
This-
e-girls.
same-
please hit us up.
the same guys like genuinely getting offended and like mad over the fact that these girls are making money from OnlyFans are the same guys who like worship Lana Rhodes. Like they're doing the same shit.
Bro, I don't
And
see how I
it's
wanted
not
you, Jake.
hurting anyone.
I just
What the fuck?
yeah, but like I've just every single time like I see on Twitter, it's like someone will be like, "Oh, people who have OnlyFans are like whores and shit like that." It's like what?
Oh, there was a funny tweet someone did, and then they said, So everyone's resolution when they turn 18 is to create an OnlyFans account, and that really hit me hard. It's so true.
Bro, look, I reckon we get like just a tad bit more popular. I reckon us three could make the best OnlyFans of all time.
Oh, mate.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I can work the camera.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you now, there
I
is.
can work the shaft.
Oh yes,
Yes, cradle the balls.
Yes.
Do you think any girl with eagle in her title is a titty streamer? Well, it depends on how you want to define it. Like titty streamer, doesn't that mean they have their titties on the screen? So
Yeah,
technically, not every girl of that title has that. But
So yes.
putting it in the title is obviously a way to
say yes.
attract viewers. Which obviously, even that I don't care about because YouTube it has clickbait, right?
Oh
Twitch has
yeah.
clickbait. And the people who fall for those e-girl in the title and titty streamer in the title, I don't know who does that, but like it's their own fault. And like you click on the link and you see, and let's say she doesn't even have a face cam on, like just fucking click off. Like you're not affected, they're not affected. Like who cares? I don't know. I just people focus too much on the negatives in life, and I think everyone just needs to chill. What do you think about nudging someone's braces? I don't think children deserve to be behind bars.
Yeah, juvie shouldn't be a thing. Get him out of there.
How would you define ego? Okay, this is gonna piss off a lot of people.
I mean, fuck it. Why not? I don't care.
I don't know. My definition, myself, is literally just as I would say for a guy online. Is just a guy playing video games online or someone over the internet is an e-girl or an e-boy. Like that's what email is. It's online mail.
Yeah.
It's in my opinion, it shouldn't be used as a derogatory term, but that's how it's presented. So if someone gets offended by that, I don't mind.
I think it depends on context.
Yeah, well, like I just say, you're an e-boy, Denzel. Like I'm just saying you're a guy online who plays video games with us and stuff. That's how I define it. But some people have different ways to define it, and obviously everyone has their own ways of it. So like I don't understand why people get offended.
An e-girl is a girl who first traps.
Well, that's the definition that you.
I think that's an e-thought.
That's different.
That's an e-thought. Yeah, that's not an
a girl and a
thought.
Are two different things. A thought means that hoe over there. So you're talking you're demeaning her by calling her a thought or a hoe, but girl is literally just their gender, and then e just means online. In my opinion, that's how I look at it.
Jade keeps sending a link saying, "What do you think of this?"
It's a TikTok girl.
Not Maya Selena. I'm not watching. I'm not watching her.
What?
She's 16. So no one.
16. No, we are.
Bro, that dance is terrible. The fuck is that? And she's not even that attractive, bro. What?
She's 16. I don't even care about her that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one thing, and it's gonna offend people in here. But everyone in their comments keeps calling her like a cockroach and shit. I'm sorry, you can't not laugh at that.
Oh my god.
Hey, we're the unfiltered. Oh, we're not that, but that's what we could be known as.
We are unfiltered.
Yeah.
Bro, she looks stiffer than a fucking wooden plank.
What were e-girls called back in my day? Fucking boomers, I don't know. Fucking girls in the fucking...
E-girls back in your day, Gormo, were called cave women.
I think the girls fucking in the trap house. What do you think of that mum making that swarf kid cry? Swarf? Do you mean dwarf?
Dwarf.
Okay, should we talk about this?
Wait,
I don't know, this doesn't really have anything to do with gaming.
Yeah, this has like nothing to like, I don't know. I mean, it does in a sense, like when it comes to like, we could talk about it and then bring it along the lines of like online.
Do you want to?
Bro, as Tyler the Creator once said, how is cyberbullying real? Just walk away from the screen. Like my man, just close your eyes.
just put your laptop lid down.
Thai food be hitting different. Let's talk about food.
Bro, I just had a kebab before. Holy fuck.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Bro, I hit. It really
There's nothing I love more than bread and meat in my mouth.
Bro, you love a lot.
Why does it have to be gaming? It doesn't have to be gaming, but like I don't know. I just want to.
I feel like that's like a topic that, like, I don't know. I feel like as much as we cover it, like I don't know, it would be covered like a lot, especially
The
over the
dwarf
summer.
kid's mum is stupid, bro.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that if you guys didn't see,
Yeah.
there was a mum recording her dwarf kid crying about bullying, and instead of doing something about it to the school or even talking to the parents, she just recorded her.
She's using the kid for clout.
Yeah, her poor kid was crying right in front of her, talking about how he wants to kill himself in the game,
And didn't she?
and
Wait,
and
didn't
like
she
it was
like?
not a good look.
It
On
was
her,
live
on her end.
streamed too, wasn't it? It was like Facebook live.
I don't know if it
streamed.
was. Yeah, I
You're
think it
joking.
was.
No, yeah,
I
it
saw-
was because like the
I saw
icons were,
the
yeah,
reactions. Yeah,
reactions
they
were
were coming up.
popping up on the right. How
Are you
disgusting is that?
serious?
It was just on the TV. Yeah, it made it to news, man. It was made it to Australian news.
What a head, man.
Titties counts as food only to over 18. Sorry, flows. I apologize.
Bro, it was like that's horrible.
Could put my meat in some bread for you.
That's it.
Perks, you're also under 18. Why is all the 16-year-olds hitting on me? Come on, guys. Hit on
Bro.
Denzel. Or, I mean-
What?
Wait, bro,
No.
you guys have watched Jackass, right? Hey.
Yeah.
See,
Unfortunately, I have.
see, Wee Man wants to fly that little kid out to US. Like, actually
Really?
wants to fly him out, yeah,
What for?
because he's Wee Man's got dwarfism as well.
Oh,
Wee
yeah.
Man's a dwarf as well.
Yeah, the fact that she was live stream. That's what
Wait,
I'm
is
saying.
that-
Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to, especially your kid, like, you have to sort these problems out, and you can't broadcast it. Like, if anything,
Yeah.
when you broadcast it to people, yeah, it brings them like more awareness because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, this poor kid got bullied, let's help him out. But it's also going to bring a lot of haters in there, and if anything, you're just going to put more pressure on the kid. And like, I don't know, I just saw it as something negative towards the kid, and like there is no negative.
And
towards
everyone
the mother.
knows how heartless the internet is, bro. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's
People-
dark humor there.
yeah, kids are literally people are gonna meme the fuck out of that, which is
Yeah, like-
disgusting. But I mean,
Like, someone could tweet saying like, you know, someone in my family passed away today, and someone would be like, aha, like they start laughing at them. You know what happened with Kobe? Like, poor man died in a helicopter crash with a lot of other people.
yeah,
and
and
then
people started joking about it. Literally.
people started making jokes. Oh, he didn't have glider redeploy and shit. Like, bro,
Oh
like
my God.
there's a time and a place for jokes like that, and like the internet's just—it's a very dark place. So
The
that's
thing-
why putting it up there is not the right thing, and I don't think she should have done that.
I mean, there's just like a lot of other ways you could have gone about it.
Yeah,
Like,
100.
there's a lot of other ways she could have put it out there on the internet as well that would have been more appropriate. Like, what did she do? She filmed a kid and was like provoking
Yeah,
the answers to her
that's
question.
yeah. So she was up in his face, recording him crying, and then she'd be the one saying, "What's happening?" And he'd be like, "I'm getting bullied." She goes, "Oh, so how do you feel?" And he'd be like, "Oh, I want to kill myself," and stuff like that. And like, that's not what you do, especially to a 9-year-old child. That's
Yeah.
really bad. That's traumatizing. You can't do that to them.
It's so whack.
On the
What the?
on the topic of hold on, we'll quickly check out this link. What do we got here?
My knob is
the-
quite red. Just wanted to let you know. Okay, flows.
Why do people buy chihuahuas? Why?
Anyone
Why
who
not? I love chihuahuas.
anyone who genuinely thinks chihuahuas are nice dogs. are
No, they're not
wrong.
nice. They're fucking toxic.
Yeah,
But
they
they're
are.
cute as fuck.
Hell no,
Every-
bro. Look at them big ass
every-
eyeballs.
Every dog is cute in their own ways, but like chihuahuas are just because
Bro,
they're so small and
Chihuahua-
feisty.
Yeah, chihuahuas have little man syndrome. Look at him. You want some cup?
Chihuahuas are like 5 foot tall girls, bro. It's so angry.
Yeah, bro. You know what they say? Any girl is 5'3" and under is just closer to hell.
Yeah, man. That's why they're so angry. Because they're closer to hell.
They're already there, basically. Sorry to all you small people. Wait, speaking of like the internet and stuff like.
Speaking of dogs, fuck you cunts.
Um.
You fucking dog cunts.
Anyway,
Everyone in chat.
speaking of like on the topic of like like Twitter and stuff like that. What do you guys think about Twitter drama? Like, what do you
Some of the
think about-
worst drama I've ever seen in my life.
Bro,
It's
like,
so dumb.
bro, I just want this to be clear, right? I really want this to be clear to anyone who thinks it's fun to get involved in Twitter drama. I want you to know, all of you look stupid. every single one of you. You actually all look stupid.
It
Like,
reminds me of high school
bro.
and year like 5.
Yeah, there was this post by Tana, whatever her name is,
What's
Yeah.
that? Mongo. Wait, what?
Mongo, whatever. Yeah,
Mongo.
Monjao. I don't know what the fucking name. That girl who was
Mango.
with Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Is she still? I don't know. Anyway, so there was a
Yeah,
post.
go
She
on.
did a post, and then Keemstar, because she was digging at Keemstar, and then Keemstar retweet quoted talking shit to her, and then she responded. And I thought this was a good comeback. She took a screenshot of him, like trying to supply weed to her when they were in Melbourne 2 years ago. So he texted her. He goes, "Oh, so like, do you still need that weed or something?" And she posted that screenshot trying to roast Keemstar for like getting involved with weed. But it was the worst comeback I've ever seen in my life. It was so cringy. Everyone in the comments were like, "Bro, delete this, fam. This is the fucking worst comeback I've ever seen in my life."
Bro, but it's like, bro, you sit there and you watch all these people like have drama, right? And then all of them genuinely think that the people liking their tweets are supporting them, when really all of them, like, and I'm not gonna say that I don't do it, but like, bro, every single fucking post that they're liking, 9 times out of 10, they're just laughing at you. Like, they don't care who's
Yeah.
winning the argument.
Yeah, it's one of
Maybe
the
it's-
classic laughing at you, not with you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Mm.
like people sit there and they're like, oh, bro, like I was just winning this argument on Twitter. It's like, bro, every single person involved looks stupid. Like,
Twitter, like people
It's
involved in Twitter
insane.
drama, they just can't handle being wrong or having less attention than someone else, and they just want to like they just do it to like get attention and feel like they're better than someone else, and it's so dumb.
it's insane how much
Like, they
people
don't-
feed off Twitter drama. Oh my god, tell me about it.
Yeah, like they don't care about the topic at hand.
Yeah.
They just want to be seen as the person who's right, or like the bigger person or the better person. It's just fucking stupid. It's like,
Bro, it's like, and you try to talk to people who get involved in drama, and you tell them that they look stupid, and they're like, oh yeah, nothing. Like, they're like, oh bro, it's fine. Like, I won't get involved, and they get involved in it again, and then wonder why people call them toxic and like laugh at them for drama and stuff like that.
just gotta learn when to let things go, bro.
Honestly,
Just
me
move
personally,
on.
I think nothing on Twitter is even remotely close to worth arguing. Like you're not even
Yeah.
paying attention to it. Like, bro, it's and like along that topic too. Like, if someone posts something and you don't like it, just block them. There is a block button for a reason, and there is a mute,
Yeah.
and there's also a mute button. You can literally mute someone so their stuff doesn't show up on your line. Like, I don't know. You guys should do a Q&A. That'd be pretty fun.
I'd love to do a Q&A.
First question. So how do we feel about females?
Respect women of all shapes, sizes, and
I
races. They are
do-
queens.
I do like feeling.
Simp! Simp!
Simp! Simp!
I feel females.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
I feel male genitalia.
I feel balls in my face at MEO 2020.
Oh, wait, down. Okay, so what other topic can we?
Second question. Thoughts on Travis Scott discography?
I love Travis.
Travis Scott's nuts.
Travis Scott is a nasty man.
He is a god.
I've
What do you
heard-
think?
I've heard he's
Oh.
bad live though.
What do
Have
you
heard
think
that?
of girls that smell like fish? I'm gonna have to hand this over to Denzel.
I don't know, Jade. You tell us.
I
No,
wish I
don't
could
say
forget. I wish I could forget 2009.
Okay, y'all stanky ass women, y'all fucking sort yourselves out. Fucking come around here smelling like the fucking a barramundi on your fucking pants, bro.
Bro, they jump into the fucking Sydney Harbour, bro, and have the fishing boat going for it.
I went. Man,
Stank
I
ass.
fuck my wife.
How do we feel about men smelling like cheese? And you know where I'm talking about.
Men smelling like cheese.
Have people heard of like showers,
Yeah,
man?
bro, you just wash it.
Yeah, just pull it back and just fucking get it going.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that got a good old fucking snip.
Yes,
Don't know how
mate.
to deal with that.
Boys, whoever has got the snip, I appreciate you because we're kings.
What's the biggest deal
Snip
breaker?
gang.
Wait, do you mean biggest deal breaker when talking to a girl?
Biggest
Okay,
deal
we're getting into like dating advice and shit now, or like dating preferences. What's the biggest deal breaker?
being able
Honestly?
to naturally converse. I like
Wait,
just,
deal
like-
breaker.
Deal breaker, like something that
That
like
you
that-
fucks it
yeah,
over.
it just completely fucks you like over.
Talking to a
I
man.
was like, okay,
Yeah.
Wait, talking to a man. Okay, if we're talking as if I were to date a man, he's got to have
What?
some. He's got to make sure he doesn't have rough lips. Very soft lips are very good. Plump lips.
What the
But if we're just talking about a guy in general, like, you know, they got to be respectful. Make sure you don't stink. You fucking gamers in your deodorant. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck? What
took
the
that seriously. Oh my god.
fuck?
Anyway, let's just skip that.
Biggest, but like
Exposed himself, man. Just exposed himself on.
okay,
on
okay.
stream.
Biggest deal breaker for girls, bro.
What
That's
I
a
said,
good-
stench.
I reckon
It's not common.
I feel
but
like-
if girls stink, you gotta fucking sort that out.
I
And
think.
teeth is a deal breaker.
I think
Like bad
let's
teeth, I
just
mean.
let's focus on like personality traits rather than
Yeah,
hygiene
yeah.
because hygiene's pretty obvious.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, yeah, like stuff like music taste, the sense of humor, you know, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
specific.
Music is never an issue for me because I'm very open listening, unless it's like really
Bad
generic. Unless it's like really generic EDM where like the DJ sat there on the keyboard just hitting one note over and over and over again.
If you know what? If a girl
They
is
can't double dunk.
if a girl is into Skrillex, that's exactly what I want in a woman.
When she listens to fucking country, bro, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fucking Lukey Coombs with your Hilux going for a pattern.
But okay, what is actually a deal breaker about in terms of personality?
I would say like I don't like it when people tend to like, you know, sort of beat around the bush with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not real with you about stuff. That always gets me. Like when they try to sugarcoat stuff so like you don't feel as bad. Like I would much rather you like hit me with the truth than like
Play
make me
around.
feel bad for like a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so true.
I feel like that's a big deal breaker.
Mine's like probably lack of communication.
Yes.
If she's not willing to like talk about stuff or like talk about her feelings, and
Yeah.
I fucking hate getting blocked. if they're just having an argument with me
Oh, they
and they
just
block
you,
me
yeah.
and they just don't talk to me for like half a day,
You're
I
done.
can't.
That's girls
can't
don't
do
do
that.
that. Just fucking
that's
message
so
saying
dumb.
leave me alone for a few hours, not fucking block.
Yeah,
exactly. And that goes into like beating around the bush.
Yeah, it's
Like
a
just
lot like
just
what
like
you said.
literally just say to us like I don't want to talk to you for a bit. Like
Yeah,
I'd
you're
much rather
asking
hear
so
that.
many questions, Jade. We're gonna let us.
It's the craziest thing a girl can do in a rel before you're like, what the fuck? Probably like
Ain't-
throwing shit at me. What?
You
But
stupid
that's
fuck just
that's
throws
a
a pan at you.
that's a
gagging you.
good WTF moment.
when she gets you on the bed and goes, I'm on top.
when she ties you to a chair and blindfolds you.
And when you say, wait, you mean you're on top? And she goes, no, I'm on top. That's what I'll be like. I'll be like, nah, I'm
Nah,
good.
you know when you draw the line is when you're just chilling, doggy style, and then she's like, "Okay, let me ride doggy now." And she pulls out a strap on. Like Long Beach Griffey.
tries to secret peg you, bro.
God.
Secret peg.
Yeah, it's like going at it, and she just pulls a fucking.
What do you think
butt
of
plug out
alpha
the drawer.
women? Bro, what are these questions?
What defines an alpha woman? Are you talking about like
I'm assuming
women
on
who are
this-
doms or like just women who are like who can be independent and
Yeah,
strong
like you
headed?
could have, you know, a strong feminist type female, or you can have like just a alpha women in the bedroom and takes over the man.
Bro, Jade was like, "What do you think of alpha woman?" We were like, "Wait, what do you mean by alpha woman?" And then she goes,
Women who are
alpha." Like,
I was about to say, like, it reminds me of this one video I watched where the guy's like, it was like a kill, marry, fuck, and the guy's like, bro, I ain't sleeping with Ronda Rousey, bro. Shit, I don't fuck her, she fucks me, bro. That had me so dead.
I love all women equally. Haha, hit me up. Come on, Ryan, you can do better than that. Simp.
Simp. You sucker.
Reg's
Idolizing.
dog is so cute. Emily's a simp.
Simp.
You're a simp.
I need me a 6'7" woman to dominate me in my life.
Oh my
You know what?
Simp.
That's always been on the bucket list. To get with like a 7-foot woman. I'm talking
Yeah,
like
bro. Russian supermodel.
like short skirt. You just have
No,
to
no,
walk up.
not a
You have to
Russian
walk
super,
up.
not a Russian supermodel, bro. Russian bodybuilding bikini model, bro. You want
Oh.
an alpha woman, bro? She'll literally,
Oh.
she'll pin you against the wall and just standing fuck you.
What?
Okay.
Oh
Is that-
my god.
I don't have any questions before we change the topic from like
Would you date someone taller?
dating
than
and shit.
No.
For me,
Date
that
someone
would
taller.
be impressive.
For me, it's not hard for me and Denzel. I mean, it's still like above average, but like it's not as uncommon as your height, Oren.
Bro, like, yeah, could you imagine, like, because I think I'm like 6'5", or nearly, I think I'm like 6'6" now. But, like, could you imagine if I had a girlfriend who's like 6'7"? Like, fuck.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
I don't think dating I'd like that much, but just getting with.
Yeah,
That's
you would pipe a tall chick, hey?
Oh, 100%, bro. Let's not beat around the bush. Like, you gotta try everything once, right?
Let's go to Thailand.
That's a good
now.
point. Oh my, oh.
Tall
Get a
girls def want to peg you. You reckon?
Bangkok.
You reckon? I don't think tall girls want to peg. I think just like I reckon the bodybuilding women want to peg.
Oh yeah, dude.
Those ones who are on testosterone and shit.
the Super Saiyan, bro, young MA type chicks. Yeah, they want
100% all
to
girls do? No, they don't. I've asked girls and they said they don't. Like, there's no benefit, so why would they do it? Unless, like, the man genuinely wants that shit. Shout out to my man, I'm not gonna say his name, but we know who we're talking about.
Wait, I was thinking, like, I don't know why, but last night, I can't remember what we were talking about, but I was thinking, like, imagine bringing that up with your partner. Like, how would you bring up, like, wanting to get pegged?
You know what? Let's do a little bit of role play. So I'll be the female, right? And you be the male, and you try and. So we're sitting down in bed. You've called me in, and you're holding
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hand. You're slowly caressing my hand, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll say, "Babe, what do you want to talk about?"
And I'll just be like, look, like, things have been a bit stale recently, and, like, I want to try something different. That's when
Oh,
you
what
come.
were you thinking?
It's gonna sound really weird, but just, hear me out.
That's right. I'm here.
I want you to be on top.
I can do that.
No,
That's something I can do.
I mean, actually be on top.
Yeah. Oh. And she's left you for another man.
Bro, I was thinking about it. Like, imagine genuinely looking your wife in the face. Look at your wife. You look your wife clean in the eyes and just go, "I want you to peg me." Just
You want
imagine
to do
that.
anal? I'll be down for it. No, I mean, do you? do anal?
Wanna
You wanna do? and then you lie back on the bed and spread your legs.
Yo, that'd be a good prank. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you literally get there, you're with your missus.
I'm gonna do
I don't
that first.
Yeah, like April Fools, and you're been over, you're like, bitch, get it in there. Just be like, what?
What do you think of girls hating on other girls on Twitter?
I love it because I laugh at every single.
Yeah, I
Fucking
literally,
talking shit.
as I said before, it just looks funny. You all look stupid.
Yeah, it's...
But in all seriousness, I think because this community obviously it's male dominant. Let's say for example, there's an 80 to 20% split between male and female. And I don't know, you can like fit in all the transgenders and shit in the community. But anyway, like I think women should really stick together more because there's less of you, and you guys should be
Look,
all friends with
yeah.
each other.
You know what's
And
funny?
when I see girls hating each other, I'm like, but there's only like 10 of you in the whole community. Why talking shit?
You know what's actually funny about it though? Have you noticed that when two girls are arguing on Twitter, or like it's like groups of girls arguing, they all say the same thing, they just word it differently, and all their points are the exact same. Like their argument, they're literally using each other's like points, but worded differently.
Yeah,
they're
that's what I noticed as well.
literally head to heading each other with the same thing.
It's usually you're a thought, your man's.
It's like
stank.
it's like I'm sick of you saying this to like all the e-boys, and the other one's like, yeah, well, I'm sick of these conversations that you keep having with the e-boys, and it's like you guys are literally like having the exact same argument with the exact same point and the exact same ending, and you're trying to argue it.
That's a vouch for sure.
Roleplay with Northy and Titty. I'm gonna download that and put that on.
It's because girls can't share anything. Look, I'm not gonna lie. You women hate each other. Every single one of you women hate each other.
And you know,
girls
that's
are
fine.
so competitive.
Girls are so petty and competitive. It's not funny. And when you mix that with gamer girls, that's just a bad combination.
You know what's funny? If we got all the girls to somehow, and I know this is going to sound impossible, I'm going to sound like an idiot saying this, but if we could get all the girls all the girls in like all their little group chats, got them all together, sat down, and got them to have like a heart-to-heart talk with each other, civilized.
Bro, go 10 seconds and it won't work out.
Bro, and imagine, you could have it civilized. Just imagine, how quick all of them would realize they're roughly similar. Like, just imagine. Like, I swear to God, all of them are actually, like, especially in the gaming community, are so fucking similar, it's not funny. Like, but they all just say things differently, and it comes off not how the other girl wants it to come off. So they just argue about it. Especially,
you know what? Now you say it that way, I would like all the e-girls in one area. That would be good.
MEO.
Oh,
Catch
mate.
us there.
And Stoopid Ahh Boys would like to announce we are hosting the first round of e-girl boxing.
Yeah.
The catch is you have to be naked.
And it is going to be at our Airbnb, so come through.
We are the referees who have to touch in case anyone gets to.
E-girls have free
Bad
entry. Guys have to pay $50 for an hour.
But generally, what you were saying before, Aaron, like when I do see positivity with females, it's so much better than male positivity.
Oh, it
like,
is.
You know, some girl would post a selfie in the community, and I see this a lot. And then in the replies, there's like 5 different girls. Yes, queen, you're so beautiful, so cute. Oh my god,
oh my god. And then the
have
response,
my babies, and like
the response back. Oh my god, no, I'm not
queen,
beautiful.
no
You're
babe.
oh my god, you're so much better.
See, that's what you girls need to do, but with every other girl in the community.
And then you know what? You need to do that, but then not go into your little e-girl group chats and go, yeah, this stupid bitch.
Oh, they do that on the Twitter, and then they send another photo of another girl say, look at this bitch, she looks like a fucking Dachshund.
Bro, look at her wearing that dress, bro. Like, oh my god, what's she trying to put out for all the boys? Like,
oh, did you see that white dress? She's not a virgin.
I've never understood why girls are like that. Some girls, at least. I don't know why do they like that.
Bro, honestly, I would say the most chill e-girl we know right now is probably Emily. 100%.
Guys, our mother Emily is a saint.
Yeah, she is.
I don't want to hear it. She hasn't done anything. She's a saint.
Facts.
Do not wreck my image
Because
on her.
girls suck.
Well,
Like,
that's
what are they like? What are they trying to? Do they want dick? Are they just trying to like?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys want that, I can supply it.
What are they trying to do by bringing other women down?
Yeah,
Are
like,
they trying to make themselves look better for some dude with clout to dick them down? Like, I don't get it.
like I just
Yeah, like
I just don't understand like why like that's the whole thing here. We just don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
like what is the whole being negative towards each other? Trying to like what do you guys actually think is gonna like you're gonna accomplish by being mean?
Well, that's
to
what
each
I'm
other?
saying. And girls as well, when they do have a fight with another girl, they almost never resolve it. Never.
No.
They're dead to each other. But us, like, if I ever to have a fight with a friend and, like, we'd eventually get over and just
Yeah,
get
we,
back into seeing each other. But, like, the girls are different. Like, they never let it go. Never.
Tid
can't supply
short on
stock.
stock.
I don't know about you, but I've been saving my stock for a while, so I'm pretty stocked up.
Tid needs a
Oh my
steppy
God.
stool.
Dude.
This is why I'm friends with boys. I wouldn't call you a friend, but, like,
I
like, you
can't
can
agree.
say-
Oh my
I
God.
can't agree on that. I had a
had
civilized
civilized
and sort stuff
conversations.
out with women, but then they go and be snake. That's what we mean. It never
that's
gets
what I'm
sorted
saying.
out.
But that's
What do
you're just proving our point.
You literally just put a reverse card on yourself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Draw 4.
Anyway, is any other questions about this topic before we move on to another topic?
But it's
No,
never.
but it's never.
that
No, we
doesn't
didn't say it's
matter.
both women, but women in general, especially in this online community. I'm not going to say the word because everyone's going to get angry, but like that, like they're more prone to like saying stuff like that because they're hanging around with a lot of boys online, and boys online, as you know, we're fucking toxic. You see us, bro. Like
Yeah.
someone talks shit to us, we say, get cancer and KYS and shit. Like we say shit like that, and obviously girls they get that inspiration, they use it for themselves. So like I don't know, it's just you're more around that stuff, the more likely you're gonna say it.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're not saying it's every single woman, but it's the majority, and we can all agree on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially OC, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's because we see it a lot, Ryan. Because I know a lot of American e-girls, and I haven't seen them as toxic as the OCE ones, in my opinion. I think the only fight we ever saw Denzel was like that Jenna and Bella one.
Oh my God.
And look, they're
remember.
both 13 and 14, so I didn't even count that as a
Yeah.
fight. That was more like a little playground fight.
It was. Oh my God. It was so.
But like OCE, like they're all grown women. All of them are usually like 18, 19, 20 years old. And the fights that they have
Yeah.
online is just cringy to look at because like, bro, like what are you doing?
So dumb.
It's over dumb shit. Like,
It's
come on,
pathetic.
girls.
Like, who fucking cares?
Okay,
Just
is there
like-
any other toxic? Is there any other topic that we can get through?
I'm trying to think.
Fuck. What's been going on?
What's been going on recently? I don't know, man.
Fuck all.
Yeah.
Fuck all's been going on lately, man.
The Twitter timeline's like.
Yeah, like why was Ash starting unnecessary beef? Well, that's another
I
thing.
seen that, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. I did not like
Look,
it, but
Look,
I'm
that.
not gonna get into that today.
Look, I'll quickly have a word on it. That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. That was just stupid.
I don't
It
care
was-
about hiding names. Yeah, we're the unfilters. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, like it's just,
That's the thing.
especially
When it comes to
thing that I
Eagles,
s-
bro, there's too many to name drop. That's the problem.
exactly like. Bro, I could say Jessica, and there'd be 200 Jessicas coming in stream. Like, what the fuck are you saying? There's so many
You
people in this
talking
community with the
shit,
same name.
I love like they all have one thing in common, and that's Twitter drama.
Oh yeah.
All the
Yeah,
Jesses.
wow. But yeah,
they
so,
could
like,
they could be a
those
straight
are the
up
toxic
like
girls of the com. Yeah, like I could name the toxic girl. Let's say there's 20 girls in this com,
Yeah.
just for argument's sake. I could name
Mhm.
15 of them to be toxic. There's only a very small amount who aren't toxic by themselves. But obviously, every girl, once they get attacked, they have to attack back, which is fine. Like you got to protect, you defend your honor and shit, whatever the fuck girls want to do these days. But like, you still agree, like it's not every single girl on this app is a saint. Not one of them.
yeah.
Everyone, if they can snap, they can snap. Like if they want to, they'll do it. She started some random beef with another girl on Twitter and tried to brag Tom.
I was talking to Dagger.
You mean
some people
drag?
weren't toxic and became toxic. Hell no, nobody is a saint, even men.
Yeah, even men. Yeah, but
look,
like
I'm not
because we're
gonna-
talking about
I'm not gonna
e-girls.
lie and act like I've never been in fucking Twitter beef or like
Oh,
beef in the
fuck
community.
no.
I've been in heaps of it, but like,
I get called out every day and I don't fucking reply back because I can't be fucked.
bro, the big thing is like, you just don't respond. Like, I feel like wasting energy on people on Twitter is not worth it at all.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to Fortnite drama, it's usually the same thing. It's like you
Yeah.
either talk about earnings, or
Oh my
you talk about
god.
the person's skill. Like the comebacks have been really dry. There's no good old stuff in the
Yeah,
the
it's-
COD community. For example, like you're a fucking buffhead or some shit. Like there's no personal attacks. There's attacks
Yeah.
about the skill you have in the game. Which
Nothing
is...
like go buy a Hosling hose and a Bunnings fan, bro. It's like that's gone now. That's not here
See,
anymore.
that's golden.
Bro, but now we've got the creativity of earnings, bro. Earnings. You can't even double edit
Yeah,
earnings.
that stuff is
Earnings. Like,
cringy,
shut
man.
up.
Like
Dude, look at this shit. Oh my god.
what am I looking at?
I put it in Oren's Twitch chat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He killed Jarlin as well.
Surely Jarlin responded to this.
Oh, 100% he would have.
No, he didn't. Not yet. He will though.
Not yet.
He could a tab on that.
Yeah, triple edits are whack, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, what happened to the good old, put some poo in a condom and put it on your ceiling fan? Or whatever happened to, like, get hit by a bus? Like, shit like
Bro,
that.
yeah, it's nothing creative anymore, bro. It's just like
Nah.
like a whack shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, that all just lies in Twitter drama. Like, Twitter drama back in the day was on point.
Go back to the kitchen.
Do you guys remember, like, Keemstar and an error responding to him and Saw responding to him? Those are the type of things I want to see. Like, error members in a fucking org. Well, now they're an org. They weren't an org back then, but they were saying, your daughter's a cancer patient. Like, you're fucking, like, KYSing and shit. Like, that shit's fucking funny, in my opinion.
Because everyone has to censor themselves now. I hate it. Like, bro, if someone wants to say some shit, they should be allowed to say some shit. Like,
I understand why it's been censored a lot more.
yeah,
But I still think there needs to be that element of realism. Because, like, when you censor yourself, you're not being real, you're being fake.
That's like a little bit of an interesting topic, actually. Like, what do we think about like banning trash talk in competition?
That's dumb.
I don't agree with that at all.
Because trash talking, for example, let's say back in the Halo 3 comp,
Oh yeah,
comp days,
bro.
trash talking was so evident because what trash talking does is you get inside the other
Yeah.
person's head. And when you do that, you obviously subconsciously they start playing worse and they don't play as good as they normally do because you have someone in your ear talking shit. And like it's kind of a tactic really more than it is talking like trash on the person.
Bro, you look at any sport, bro. Like any sport, like even golf, bro.
Yeah, golf, tennis, soccer, like
Like trash
when they're
talking
in game,
is normal.
they look at the
Yeah,
person's eyes
it's
and they
just
shit talk them.
being competitive against the other person, you know,
like people say.
I get there isn't a, to a certain extent where it gets a bit too much, like depending on what you're saying, obviously.
Like people
Yeah.
think
Well, like-
trash talking. Like a lot of people think trash talking is like tilting and stuff. Like that you're tilting if you're trash talking, or like it makes you look unprofessional. It's like trash talking is like an A1 thing, like to get in someone's head. Especially like in Fortnite, bro. Could you imagine how easy you could get into someone's head? Like
Yeah.
you're like all 15, bro.
Yeah. Like you'd be like,
Well, that's the thing, Emily. Like, you could literally say to someone, "Get fucked," and they'll like yellow card you at a LAN.
yeah.
Go take a 5-minute break. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Legit, if someone came to me at a LAN and I was talking shit, and he's like, "Bro, you need to cool off, get out of here," I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself, you dumb cunt."
Bro, could you imagine how funny it would be if like all of the Halo 3 pros were professional Fortnite players and all of them qualified for World Cup? Like they'll kill one of them off spawn, bro, stand up, drop their headset, and start like flipping them off and shit like that.
that would not be a family-friendly event.
Gears lands, bro. Gears lands were wild, dude. They'd full get into like 5-man punch ups in the car park. Tell someone to get fucked and you'll get dropped from a team? Facts. Wait, what's this? What's this thing? Having no stage presence for 1 minute. Oh my god. I still reckon the most iconic trash talk video was Killer.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Killer the choo choo train, bro.
That was a funny ass video.
Bro, I've got it downloaded. I love that video way too much. What's some other things we can cover? I think we've actually covered a lot.
Oh my god. Oi, look at podcast things in Twitter, but don't open it on stream.
I'll open it on my phone.
Oh, the
Wait,
group
did we
chats-
still have that no, we changed it to the Stoopid Ahh chat, remember?
No, that was a different chat. We still have that one.
You sure?
Yeah, can you like type something in it so it comes
Oh,
up?
yeah, I
Yeah,
will.
yeah. There you go.
Look at this on your phone, if you will.
Oh my.
Jeez.
Holy.
Christ.
Poor. Bro.
For
you know everything I said about e-girls in the past of this podcast, guys. I take it all back. All women are queens.
on behalf of everyone at the Stoopid Ahh Cast,
I
I'd just like
love
to say
e-girls
we respect
so
all
much.
queens of shapes, sizes, and races.
I love e-girls.
Bless
bro.
up, hashtag we love women and e-girls.
Fuck. Wow, I love e-girls.
Wow, bro, our mind completely changed. Hallelujah, it's a miracle.
Holy
She got off
dude.
fat. No, she ain't fat.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Shit.
Okay. Back to the topic at hand. Habba.
Bro, Tid's jaw is swinging harder than MDMA user at the moment.
That is
Oh.
a nice dress, bro.
Yeah, he's just giving it away at this point.
Sorry.
That's alright, bro. What?
I need to
We're
click off.
men looking at a photo that was posted on the app. Like, you can't blame us. It was there for a reason.
Dude, if
With
it's
the
on the
upfront
timeline, if it's on the timeline, it happens. You know, like you just look at it, and you're like, oh, yep,
Yeah,
that's
and then yeah.
that's fine.
Anyway, what other topic did we have?
Salmon pink's a nice color, don't you reckon?
Yeah, it reminds me of a female's
Yeah.
the skin color.
You know, girls' dresses these days they look great.
Why am I watching
Especially-
a 1 minute video
I
of Dua
love,
Lipa
I love how
dancing?
fashion has progressed.
Bro, why is Dua Lipa on my screen right now?
Oh my god.
Can you please click off it?
Bro,
I don't want to see this.
Tid's about to have a fucking rager.
Oh shit!
I don't want to see this right now. Not now. Is she good at dancing? No.
Skill cap on Fortnite. Do you guys think people are going to improve much?
Skill cap.
I mean, after you see this Tid X Northy dual Taj, it's going to be fun. Hee hee hee.
'Cause if so, she fit. Is it the salmon fit?
Yeah,
Yes.
you know, you know it. If
Ryan,
you know,
if you
you
really-
know.
Ryan, if you really want to check, just look at my likes.
Yeah, look at our likes. What was I gonna say? I just moved to KBM, so personally, I've got a lot of improving to do.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
on
go, bro.
Fortnite.
Waiter on KB.
So
That's what I
yeah.
did. Ryan looked at my likes. Well, my like tab is quite interesting, actually.
Don't scroll down too far.
Nah, that. Yeah, no, I'm the same as Denzel. I'm not fully switching, but like having something to improve on every day is something that is actually very refreshing in the game. And like when I play KBM, it's kind of refreshing finding out like, oh, you know, I'm learning little things here and there as to what I'm doing, what I need to do different. That's how I look at it. I don't know how you want to increase your skill cap or in Fortnite.
How do I?
Yeah.
I feel like there's still like a lot that I need to learn because I'm still technically new to creative, like in a sense.
That is indeed a nice stress, yes, sir.
It's like what I think this is like my fifth month of creative. I caught up
Ouch.
so quick, though. Like from when I started, it's like fast.
How is she single, dude? Jesus.
Oh, I think I'm about to simp.
Oh heavens!
Oh
The
heavens!
simp has fallen
The
in love
simp
with
has
the eagle.
fallen in love with the ego.
Wait, all three of us at once just comment on it on behalf of the Stoopid Ahh Cast. We appreciate you.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna have to respectfully decline on that.
Oh my god.
MEO is gonna have a lot of e-girls.
MEO is gonna be a wonderful time.
Cynthia.
Jesus died for
died
our
for-
Cynthias.
Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts.
Hurts.
Talking here. Bet. Oh no, it's a video. Oren, don't look at it on stream.
I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, it's Ryan.
He was just following.
It's
her.
Ryan becoming the 1K follower.
Nice.
Oh, Ryan, you send that video to her and say, "Surely I get a prize." That's
Oh
a good.
my-
That's a good pickup line. If you want to get slapped.
Are you going to PAX at MEO? It just depends on like how everything sort of
Look,
works.
I'll
Yeah, it
rather
depends on
MEO.
everyone else. I would rather MEO as well.
Because MEO, I've heard is better. Second of all, it's earlier, which is better because I want to do something. I'm so bored. And then third of all, what was it? Oh yeah, it has CS:GO and all the games we play. Like we enjoy watching anyway. So it's
In
not
the
gonna
end
be
of
that
the
much different
day,
impacts.
like I don't
don't
really
care about the event.
I don't care about the event. I just
Being
want
with the guys.
I
being
wanna
with the
see-
girls.
I just want to go for the e-girl, the drinks. I mean,
Yeah, the drinks and the girls that don't have the ease.
the
um,
double dunking. The
Hey, don't expose our Saturday night.
the docking.
That's our Sunday night, and then Friday is our booger sugar night.
Oh my god,
I don't know, I might not have money rip. What do you mean?
that's in August, mate.
It's in August, Jade.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, Airbnb split between what is there, like 6, 7, 8 of us. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be
That's
that
so
expensive.
many people, bro. I feel like, bro, who do you reckon's gonna be sharing a bed with someone? I can already tell someone will be.
Oh, we're gonna have to. It depends on what we get. Like, we can ball out and get one bed for each person, or like for Jade and Denver, for example, they get one bed, or like me and
Let's
Denzel
just
one
share
bed.
beds, dude.
Bro,
Let's just-
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
comfortable.
I don't
I'm
care
just
about
share
stuff like
beds.
that.
I don't care.
I am not insecure about my sleep.
Yeah.
I prefer to sleep with a male.
Bro, I want to be on like I want someone on one side of Adam and someone on the other side. I want him in the middle.
Are you talking about PAX? We're talking about a get together with us and our friends to either go to PAX or MEO. I'll have to pay my register shortly after, so that's a big rip.
The big problem with PAX though is it looks so fucking boring. Like
Everyone has said it's
Yeah.
boring, bro. Like, not one person has said they enjoyed it.
I want to go to MEO.
Yeah, MEO sounds better.
yeah.
And to be honest, Jade, like, it's not even that much earlier. It's only like a month or two earlier than PAX anyway. So,
Yeah.
so save your fucking money. Stop spending shit.
Oh.
Maybe under the bed smelling your farts. I don't know about you, bro. I'm holding my ass the whole time. I'm not fart in public. Have respect for yourself. PAX is just a pretense of meeting up.
It's not actually to go to PAX, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point. Like, just being with the guys, being with the. I want to say fam, but that sounds weird.
Honestly,
Being with
Stupid
the
up.
homies,
The
dude.
Honestly,
stupid art boys.
I feel like if all of us are like mad hammered, all of us are gonna be like, "Love you like a fam." We're all fam.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. When everyone gets hammered, everyone's
Someone's
gonna.
gonna
Oh, it's
start.
gonna be, yeah.
I reckon Lupus would kiss me on the
I
forehead.
feel like someone's gonna play doing Eat Swab, bro, and someone's just gonna.
We're gonna
lose
do
their
that
mind.
before the drinks coming. What do you mean?
No, I reckon just get mad railed.
Yeah, but I would have got money for my birthday.
It's not that. It wouldn't be that
Look,
expensive to fly to
Look,
Melbourne.
look, look. Let's say we get these plans in by I don't know, June or May.
Yeah.
For a return ticket from where you're from, Jade, it'd be no more than $150. That's return. And like I said, Airbnb will be very cheap. I'm sure drinks we can supply for the most of us, and like get it sorted and shit. But like, it's not going to be that much. I'd say the whole trip would cost you no more than $500-600, in my opinion.
Yeah, facts.
I don't make money. Make an
I don't make
OnlyFans.
money. Just fucking centrally on the doll.
Just make.
Anya.
Punching darts, come.
Yeah, like, when you really think about it, let's say you get a 300 a fortnight, right? You only need 2 fortnights and you're there. If you're getting on a flying and then paying for my rego, well, fucking save up. I don't want to hear it. Because if Denver comes, you're coming. Or else, okay, now how about this? You don't come, and then we'll take Denver in for ourselves.
Oh yeah, yeah. You won't hear from Denver for like 3
Claimed.
days.
His asshole will be numb.
Every hole on his body will be filled
Every orifice
for
humanly
3 days
possible.
straight.
Yeah, the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
All right. Anything else? you wanna
Um,
cover?
well, we've got about 12 minutes to make it like an hour and a half. So do we
Yeah.
want to just push out the last 12 minutes?
Yeah, push out the
Let's
last
talk about what we're going to be doing next week. Neck week.
next
Ooh.
week.
I think so. What we have so far is if we can, and this is a very big maybe, if we can get guests on for next week, we're going to be talking about the future of Fortnite content, the creative community in itself, content creation around Fortnite, and like what else do you guys think?
Might
It's
give
like-
you guys a little more insight on the dualtage.
Yeah, have a little insight on
Might
mine and
have a
Northeast Dualtage,
preview.
any future videos that we have as
Will
all
be-
three of us.
We'll be getting some pretty good perspectives on the creative community
Next
and
week.
content creation from
Yeah,
potential guests.
potential guests, correct. We'll see how we go for that.
Yeah, that'll be really good. Yeah, we'll be talking a lot about Fortnite stuff next week. It'll be good.
I feel like there's gonna be, if we do get the guests, there's gonna be a lot of fucking banter going on there. That's
Oh,
gonna be-
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of people in chat because of the guests, and they're going to start shit, and then I'm just going to hear all the drama unfold. And I'm gonna...
Bro, I'm ready to start sending out some flame, bro. If people want to
Yeah,
start flaming, bro.
we're gonna be telling a lot of people to get fucked.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
we'll get to that segment
Oh.
in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to say it now. Gormo, get fucked.
Yeah, Gormo every episode you can get fucked.
Yeah, every episode it's fucked.
I don't even know if he's in here, but
Bro, you know who's been hasn't like we haven't talked to in ages? Tauncey.
Yeah, bro.
What is that?
We're- the barbecue sauce.
we've talked to Tornsey recently, and the cunt's fucking fried now.
Oh, you mean?
Oh yeah, he's an absolute bong lord now.
yeah,
dude.
yeah. He's a fucking
Barbecue sauce bomb.
He's the
lord.
He's
barbecue
loving
sauce weapon, bro.
But the other taunts, yeah, he's kind of focused on like his new friend group, which has like a lot of English guys in there. So I understand like it
That's
works
fair
around his
enough.
schedule and shit.
It's hard to maintain like daily conversations with people
Yeah.
outside of your region. Like
100%.
it's really hard to do.
Especially when I'm talking to my e-girls in America, like that shit's
Yeah.
hard.
Oh yeah, bro, exactly.
Bro, every night I listen to "Kiss Me Through the Phone," bro. Just to remind
Oh
me
mate,
of that.
international love.
Yeah, all my egos
Every-
overseas.
Every night I just
You know what they say? Grab somebody sexy, tell them hey.
And then give me everything tonight.
Yeah.
For all we
Gosh.
know, we might not get tomorrow. And that's on Fortnam.
I thought my run was going to be late about a week ago.
Oh my god.
every day I'm shuffling.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Ooh.
Champagne showers.
Walk into the club.
Like, what up? I got a big cock.
God.
Okay, what? Let's actually talk about something.
Bro, we've covered so much when you think about it. Like, we've actually covered a lot.
Today was mostly just e-dating and e-girls.
This
and
was
stuff.
fucking around.
Girls,
It was like what we had planned for next week was meant to be this week, but
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
So
So
it was
we
just
kind
more
of
of
had
like a free-
last-minute topics.
we had to.
We
delay
didn't even like write down any topics we wanted to talk about, to be honest.
No, we
Maybe-
didn't.
Oh, I've I only wrote down things for like next week,
Yeah.
not this week.
By the way, next week it's hosted on Tid's channel, I think.
Yes, and we're going to get the face cam going.
Ooh.
Mm.
That is one sexy man.
I'm sorry if I have my mic muted next week because I'm gonna be busy.
It's gonna sound like macaroni.
Yeah, bro.
Mm.
Gonna sound like a fish out of water just flopping around.
It's gonna sound like what happens when you mix melted Parmesan cheese with water.
Oh,
It's
mate.
gonna sound like you're beating cake batter.
It's gonna sound like I'm slapping dough.
It's gonna sound like I'm slapping my
Just
cock
listen.
with my hand.
Just listen to the macaroni sound of her creamy pussy.
It's gonna sound like me eating a bowl of mac and cheese without a fork.
Oh my
Yum.
god, bro. It's gonna sound like
Well-
that grapefruit video.
Aaron, look at the Discord off stream.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh my god.
All I can say, chat, is there's a picture of 2 fingers gripping a vagina.
he's got her by her minge.
He said, bitch, shut up and walk with me.
Just hit it with the Donald Trump.
When your girl's acting up in public and you gotta get her to calm down. Bitch, don't make me grab your pussy.
Is there any lovely people we would like to tell to get
Reese, get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Reese,
vouch.
Get fucked.
Reese could get
Fucking-
fucked.
Kill yourself in the game.
In the game. Turn on 4 damage in creative and just miss a build.
Yeah, take off glider redeploy and just jump off a fucking bridge.
In the game.
Okay.
Clemmies, you
Uh,
can get fucked.
Ryan, you simp. Fuck.
E-thoughts can get fucked.
E-thoughts can get fucked. There we go.
Well,
Fuck.
actually,
Corbo, get fucked.
I don't know. I
Okay.
kind of like thirst traps.
Yeah, or that thing we just looked at about.
That she's not an E-thought. No, she.
That
Nah,
she
nah.
cannot get fucked. She must be protected at all costs.
She.
As I said, stupid our boys, we respect women of all shapes, sizes, and races.
Fuck, man.
As I said, Stupid Old Boys does condone sex.
Love that dress.
Oh my god. Everyone except me can get fucked because I'm. Oh, Perks.
Well, guess
get
what, Perks?
fucked.
Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Who else do we want to get fucked?
In the verse.
Inverse, get fucked.
Inverse Jordan.
Jordan,
Fuck.
I want to fuck you.
Inverse Jordan, and you can clip this if you want, Perks. I want my seeds inside of you. And I want them to blossom.
I
into a
want
child.
Evoke to sit on my face.
Evoke, please spit on my face.
I want Gum to turkey slap me. you know Gum lives near us, Ari?
Yeah, he's close.
Yeah, he's so close.
You can get closer if he wants to. My.
Oh, yep. Oh, yep.
Alright, guys, do you reckon
I'm
this is?
I'm gonna groom his ball hairs with my mouth.
I'm gonna give him the good old rusty trombone.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Wrapping
I'm gonna
it up
shave
all.
his gooch and lay under, open my mouth.
Chat, you can get
Or chat, all of you can get
get
fucked.
fucked. I'm gonna look at the viewer list. Jade, get fucked. Crime,
Get
Get
fucked.
fucked.
you're my son, but get fucked. Connor,
For lurking, you
Just
can
get
get
fucked.
fucked.
didn't even say hi, Connor. Get fucked.
Where's the viewer list again? How do I check?
Top right.
It's like the little 2 people on the top right of the chat.
Oh yeah. Lupus, get fucked.
Yeah, get fucked, mate.
Nightbot, get fucked.
Dude, Nightbot's the homie, bro. What the fuck?
Stream Elements,
Fuck
yourself
Commander Root. Yeah,
in the game?
fuck
In the
Commander
game.
Kipsy, get fucked. JD, get fucked. Aggressive Sock, I don't know you. Get fucked. A10, you seem like a nice guy, but get fucked.
Alright.
Commander Root, you have such a good name, I'm not going to tell you to get fucked.
Get rooted.
Get rooted.
Oh.
I
I want
think,
to play Apex now. Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, we'll see how we go. We might put it back to Thursday for next week. We just tried to do it Friday because our guests were supposed to come today, but they weren't able to. So we most likely will see you guys on Thursday, the 27th of February.
Let's get it.
So yeah, we'll see you guys
Alright,
then.
guys. Hope you all enjoyed this week's episode of the Stoopid Ahh Cast. We'll catch you guys all next week.
Love you all.
Later, motherfuckers.
Bye.
Stay litty.
Mwah.